So today I'm back for another round of despair and trauma because I'm building a biodome with both the Siberian tiger and red pandas, and I have two captives with me. First off, we have the Silverfox,
Bonjour, everyone. Hello.
and then we have the second captive of today, the Basic Builder.
Howdy, everyone.
And they are totally not locked up in my basement. Don't check there. It's already. Well, Esten is already there, so. But yeah, this. Don't ever build a biodome. It's painful. I don't know how Leaf and LionRider did it because at the end of the day, I was just like, no, make it stop, please. So, yeah. Don't know how I got even the idea to do this. So,
We appreciate you, Speedblade. We really do.
And all your mad skills.
Well, the math part really comes in today because, again, like, it really looks easy because it's basically a giant dome that you have to build, but the glass just never fully works. Unless you
Nothing
have,
ever
like,
works.
yeah, but this is the fun thing about glass pieces in Planet Zoo. They are perfectly clear, but if you overlap two pieces, they become opaque. Which is not what's supposed to happen. But I had to redo the dome bit of the biodome so many times because it just turned into an opaque ball. It's, also, it's glitchy. Like, the lighting in the biodome is very I think this is just because of the snow that's going to be in the biodome, but for me snow has always been glitchy. Basic, has it ever been like really glitchy when it comes to lighting for you with the snow? Because I just get really weird squares right now, or at least when we're going into the live portion.
Well, honestly, I don't ever play with the weather. It's got to be perfect. So I don't really see the glitching unless
No,
my
it's in
face
the
is frozen.
live part, and like, I want my builds to be like really great at nighttime. I can't really show this build at nighttime because then the glitchiness starts happening where I like, you have to see it to for it to start making sense, or you know just be weirded out by it.
I gotcha.
So yeah, I'm basically just building a giant fishbowl.
What's the
Nice.
saying? Weird is the new normal. So we're all about weird here at Terra Nova. So I'm excited to see it.
Yep, me too.
I'm I'm excited when we are finished with this part. Also, by this time, I had no idea what animal I was going to put in here. Like, only halfway through building the interior of the biodome did I realize, oh shit, I have to put animals in here. Oh. Because my first idea was legitimately like Zen garden type stuff, but there's not a lot of like animals that you can put in a Zen garden because it has to be a walkable thing, and I legitimately went to the list of the Zoopia and it was just like, nope, 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 nope. Japanese macaque, definitely not. Burn that animal. Nope, 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 nope. The red pandas even wouldn't work. So now it's a really weird build. Or at least, I might come back to this build and change it. Because it's not up to the Poisonblade standards. Which,
I mean, we have a vet clinic and we have an African biodome that Nick made. So now with your build, we have a lot of the infrastructure and you're putting in some animals. So it's like, this colony's pretty damn prepared for some animal eventuality, I guess I'll say. I know Leaf put in some animals that I think died during your episode or maybe
oh,
during
all of
Nick's
the animals
episode.
are dead. I checked. All of the animals in Terra Nova are gone.
because of the Planet Zoo update. Yes, however, I think that was always Leaf's plan because he really wanted to do a Mars fried chicken situation.
Fried chicken.
That's something.
Now I'm hungry.
We're all hungry.
Yeah, but at you guys, it's around dinner time. Just after that, here it's midnight. I am, or at least I shouldn't eat. You guys can still eat. I don't.
Yeah, but how does that song go? Living After Midnight? Come on, by Judas Priest.
Yeah, just eat. Just eat. Be happy. Who cares what time it is?
Yeah, who cares?
The scales. They care. Also, LionRider made these. What are they? Hallways? Didn't use them. Just used them as an inspiration. Because I want to be extra and build all my own stuff. Also, the hallway that LionRider I think built were too small. Which is just a thing with all of my builds. They just become larger and larger, and everything that somebody else builds that I want to use becomes too small to actually be used. So, yeah.
So I think the idea was that we needed a way to connect things underground, at least like by a minimum standard, so that our colonists can get from place to place. And Bongo, I believe, Bongo and I think Dan both utilized some of Nick's underground / above ground walkthroughs, I guess we'll call them, just so that I guess our colonists didn't have to necessarily go outside all the time, and as they say, at least on How I Met Your Mother, suit up.
Yeah, I never watched that show.
That's such
Great
a good
show, by the
though.
way. Great show. P-Blade, you're missing it.
Highly recommend it. Highly
I've
recommend it.
also never watched Friends, or what's the other show, The Office.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, hold on. That's an insult. I was actually watching The Office today, so
I have never watched it. Like, I've seen some clips of it, but that's the most. It's the same with Star Wars. I've never seen a full Star Wars movie. Star Trek just completely never. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate now.
Yeah, I've never watched a single, what are they, episodes, movies of Star Trek. Yeah, I've never seen it. Don't really have the desire to, so.
But I would say, though, gentlemen, that there's a difference between the sci-fi fantasy movies to the great sitcoms that were Friends or The Office, Parks and Rec, Community.
I mean,
even Seinfeld and Frasier, which might be before Poisonblade's time because he's that young.
Yeah, I'm talking to dinos right now.
all great shows.
Very good shows. Very, very good shows.
Still didn't.
I never watched Frasier, but I've watched all the other ones. So.
Oh God.
Also,
all right.
Just
well,
quick to note on what I'm building right now. This is why I might want to redo it, because this is really just quickly thrown together. Really quickly. It doesn't have a uniform style to me, so this might change.
It's as if you're throwing paint on a wall, my man. Paint on a freaking wall.
Yeah. At least the terror of the biodome is over. Although I'm going to show you guys that glitchiness. That's
So the thing though with doing a project like this in a game or program that's designed really for something else, we're doing the best that we can with the materials and the terrain and the landscape that we sort of have available. It will never be perfect, right? As far as a Mars colony will.
I will make it perfect.
Yes, well, until we have our staff members dressed up like astronauts, I don't know that it will technically be perfect. Perhaps there's a mod for that somewhere that someone can do, but
LionRider,
Leaf or Nick, I know Bongo is also into the modding.
Yeah.
you know, the ability to design staff members as like horticulturalists for Zekin's greenhouses, or like as like doctors. I know the staff members there are. I think they sort of or could look like vets maybe. But it would be really cool to see something like that where just like the ambiance of it all really like, you know, um, accelerates this project into a whole another dimension. Woo.
Although if we get like basically modded people in here, have we built any pathways?
I think
No.
Zekin,
I haven't
Zekin
built any.
did.
Zekin
I think
did.
Zekin did very small pathways between his different greenhouses. I'm pretty sure, but that might be it.
Because
Which I believe they've moved. So the pathways are probably not there. But
That's okay.
I moved a
But-
lot.
yeah, but I would say though having people actually walking around through the community would actually bring this whole entire project to life. And
Yeah.
like you said, Silver is add that extra oomph.
Moving on to the live portion of the video where I'm going to show off all the glitchiness of this thing.
Yeah, show us some glitchy.
I know.
Looks like a majestic garden.
Very
Alright, so we're
happening.
back for the live portion, and I just found out that both Silver and Basic didn't see anything of the speed build because Poisonblade is an idiot.
His words, not ours.
I mean,
No
I say it
comment.
constantly. But yeah, I had to make a hallway to get into the dome, which was surprisingly easy to make compared to the dome itself. I also made it so that disabled people can get into the dome. For some reason
Yes.
that was on my mind, and then I forgot that disabled people had to get into the dome because there's a step here. So it's
Looks
partly
awesome, man.
equitable.
It does. It does.
I even made it so that that looks like the doors can close in case, let's say, the glass
Nice.
breaks or something.
I love the like the lavender, the trees with the like with the green and with the sky. Like it really like it looks like it's like really if the gardens are like a really like well manicured garden.
Yeah, I wanted
Yeah.
to go for that kind of Japanese slash just general Asian style, stereotypical Asian style, because this all started out as like, I want a Zen garden. That's not going to work with animals. Also, this is the issue that I had with the glass. I could show it on the dome as well, but if you put two glass pieces on top of each other, they first of all start flickering and they become almost opaque. You can't almost not see through these. I think I've also... Yep, I've paused the game. Today's video is a lot of mistakes.
But this looks
Ooh.
amazing. Yeah. Is that a custom tree?
Yep,
Ooh.
these are custom trees, those are custom. The rest isn't custom because I got annoyed.
A ball?
Yeah, for the red pandas,
What is
they're
that?
somewhere. I'm just going to go through the glass. Don't scare.
So
There you
I do see what you mean by the like the opaqueness of the glass.
Oh, we
Yep.
can see it. There he is. But
This is nice.
I can't get off of this. So we need to go through the door, actually. And then we have
And
Siberian
what's on the other side?
tigers.
Tigers? Oh,
Yep.
nice.
Nice.
And
I see it glitching in now. Yeah.
I saw an autosave. It's so fun that in Planet Coaster we had at least a symbol to show autosaves. Now it's just utter terror every time it autosaves because I'm thinking my game is crashing. Where are the tigers? Let's just run.
I don't know, but this dome is awesome.
I like the pond. Very cool. Tiger pond.
Ooh,
Mr. Fluffy.
big cat. Is it just one?
Well, there's a second one, but I've no idea where they are. I didn't realize that this would be so big. The habitat for the red pandas is way too huge for the red pandas. But
Oh, it's nice. Like this is like almost like an area like dedicated to like, you know, like one culture over the other. So that I always assumed that's how we were gonna do biodomes. Like Nick's biodome is like very like African savanna centric, and like this biodome is maybe more Asian.
Yeah, I kind of wanted more like a Himalayan theme because
Yeah.
snow.
Okay. Yep.
Bye bye. And then let's immediately go to the red pandas then.
So my
That's really
question
cool.
for you, so with the snow on the ground, how?
A lot of coolers. Like the coolers are the only things that are keeping this cold, but I always just have an issue with snow in Plan Zoo, and it makes everything glitchy. We didn't just
Speaking
see
of
a red panda going into a tree. Hey, buddy. That's the climbing mechanics of Planet Zoo for you.
There you
The tree
go.
just consumed that red panda whole.
It was
Damn
hungry.
aggressive. Damn aggressive.
Oh, the duckies are not floating anymore. Or not
so
floating
so
correctly.
just on the snow, and perhaps this might be a little bit of spoilers for the future, at least for something spoilery of Terra Nova. But I feel like Terra Nova will be attempting to make a fair bit of snow for one of our indoor style resorts at some point.
Ooh,
Basic.
maybe. I don't know.
Silver basically wants to bring Canada to Terra Nova.
I mean,
We
Mars
know
is
your
basically
secret
Canada,
plan.
right? Obviously.
Oh yeah, I needed to show you guys the glitchiness that happens because
As long as there's an ice arena somewhere on Terra Nova, I'm totally cool.
There will not be a Terra Nova hockey team, though.
Well, they would play themselves. They're not coming back to Earth to play, games and stuff.
can you see
Oh,
the
gosh.
glitchiness happening?
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Like the lighting is
So-
perfectly fine here.
so
If you go inside,
yeah.
it just
Go in a little bit and see what. Does it ever stop?
it stops when you're almost completely. Oh,
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 I pressed shift for too long. Again, this video is cursed.
I mean, it's a
the
cool
trailer
lighting
looks
effect.
nice, but yeah,
It
the
looks
trailer's
beautiful.
great.
the glitchiness.
It looks like a really
is
cool,
just-
it looks like a little bit of a rave going on.
It
Yeah.
does. That's just crazy, though.
Like, this would look
Yeah.
great with just like people walking around. I wanted to turn this into a bar because, of course, but just
Uh-huh.
if it wasn't for that glitchiness that just happens every time I'm near snow, I again don't know if this is just me, but whenever I place artificial snow, basically, it just this.
Yeah,
So
I've
I
never
would
experienced that.
I would totally make a joke now about Cyberpunk, but I'll refrain from doing so.
I mean, it's as broken as Cyberpunk.
something like that.
For some reason,
However,
it gets
though-
worse the further you go away.
Yeah, the lighting though on the trees looks really,
Yeah,
really
awesome.
But yeah, that's basically all I did for this week. Now I'm probably going to go into hibernation because I did 2 back-to-back episodes. And now I am going to sit in a corner and cry. Also for this glitchiness. Because I wanted this
Yeah.
place to look great at night and it doesn't. Thank you, Planet
No, you
Zoo.
did a fantastic job. You know, what Planet Zoo allows and not allows us to do or does with some complications is really not something you can necessarily deal with or figure out a solution for. But you did a great job with the tools you had, especially going back to back. And unless the schedule changes based on your issuing of challenges last week, I've slotted you in now between Nick and Dan on your second half of your city building episode, so we can really get some heated competitiveness going between some Terra Nova members, and See what everyone comes up with is always an excitement for me.
Where are the red pandas? I need, just for my own sanity, I need them right now. Where are they?
I think they're in the
from you.
tree.
Maybe.
They're
tree
literally
swallowed
in the
them?
tree, man. They're literally in the tree. The tree enveloped the freaking red panda.
There he is.
Oh,
There.
I see one.
Don't you dare get off that rope.
So provided that Basic
There
remembers
is he.
to change
He's
the
actually in a
settings,
tree.
Basic, you're gonna have to remember to turn all the necessary settings off when you take over the episode for your build.
Don't you
'Cause-
dare let my red pandas die. I will
Yeah.
come to the US Ints. You won't be happy.
Don't even say it. Don't even say it.
Anyway,
No, that's I can do that.
so that's probably going to be it for this episode of Terra Nova, because I am losing all of my remaining sanity. So thank you to Silver and Basic for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. It was great to be back on after like 7 weeks of letting you guys run the show, which has been awesome, by the way. All these episodes are fantastic, but it's nice to be back and chatting with you guys, and people like going back to back like this is awesome. And you did a great job last week. Phenomenal job this week. Don't worry about the glitchiness. We get it.
We
Yeah,
had to have
and
somebody here to wrangle me to make sure I behaved.
yeah, no, thanks for stepping in this week, considering all the circumstances I had going home and personal life. So, but this build is awesome as always.
I will be extra judgy over your build now, though, Basic. Extra
Of course you
judgy.
I wouldn't expect any less of you.
Now we're going to end today's episode with a shot of the red panda. Start walking again, you bastard. Thank you. But yeah, so I am a little bit in what the fuck is happening mode. So next episode will be on your channel, right, Basic?
That is correct.
Alright, so everybody who's watching, head over to Basic and say that he has to keep my red pandas alive. And also, if you guys enjoyed the video, there's the like and subscribe button if you want to see more. There's the notification button, but before that one starts working, I will regain my sanity. So, never going to happen. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.
See you later, guys.
Bye, y'all.